Hey, hey! Anybody here? Hey guys, hi! How are you? Hope you are doing great. I had some issues with the connections, I guess. Hi Pney, hi! Hi Dawn! How are you today? It's good to have a clean space around you. It seems that I'm lagging. Am I lagging, guys? Do you see some, lags during the stream? I don't know. My internet connection is quite bad the last 2 or 3 days. So hopefully it will not have any big impact on this live stream. Hi Chelsea, hi! Let me light on my honey candle. This beautiful shape. Where I should put it? Huh. I will place it on my second table. Hopefully it will be safe. Really? Oh. All right. Let me see. I hope this will not be happening all the time. Well, all the setup is the same as usually. It's the internet connection, I guess. Let me try something. I'm here in a minute. All right, so I tried to move with Wi-Fi. Yeah, so hopefully it will help. Well, I don't know what's happening. How should I fix it? I'm still lagging. It's not good. All right, what does OBS says? Yeah, I am in the red square. Let me try. But I don't know if this can have any impact because last time I streamed on lower frames as well. And it was fine. So I don't think that's the case. But let's try it, right? I'll keep moving my hand, so no, still locked. How about the sound? Can you at least hear a good sound? Now I am in green square in OBS. That the stream is okay. Yeah, but it's skipping. Now it sends 0 kilobytes. Oh, that's funny. All right. All right. At least the sound is good. All right. I think the sound is important. And yeah, hopefully hopefully it will be fixed. Yeah, I'm oh my gosh, no, I was so excited about today's stream. All right, guys. I don't know if you can hear me. I will write it into the chat. I will try to restart the internet. So it's possible that the stream will turn off. All right. But I will get back as soon as the internet is up. So I'm gonna restart the in. I cannot write internet. Please keep. All right. All right, I am back. Hopefully, you stayed with me. I'm sorry for all the inconvenience. Anyway, I tested a little bit and it seemed to be okay. I just. What if I do this? It's alive! Yes. I am alive. So hopefully it helped. OBS says that the transfer is good. And yeah, it says great connection. So hopefully there will not be more problems. All right. So hello again. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. And yeah, I don't have any plan for today. Only I want to finish the page from Mythographic, but you know me. I want to finish it, so I will be glad if I do a part. And yeah, we started this whale long time ago. No, like 2 streams ago. So I guess it's time to finish it. I have my paints here. I was thinking if Nia colors would be better, but you know, they are not very they are quite transparent, so and I want to cover the whole background, so it could not work as I wish. Actually, I have no idea how this will work, but we will try it. So I will need my paper palette for all the paints and some brushes, right? And this is quite a small picture. So I guess I will need some smaller brushes. And yeah, I have no idea what I want to do. I want to do some galaxy, but I don't know how to make it. So it's always you know, quite hard with acrylics because I am a more watercolor person than acrylic paint person, but it's nothing hard to use them. It just takes me forever to do something like the galaxy on the stegosaur in Worlds Within Worlds, because I'm just not very used to them. So what brush? So and I have some cheap brushes from AliExpress for acrylics, you know, because first I don't use acrylics as often, and I don't know, and what what I wanted to say. I don't use them very often. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea what I wanted to say. Yeah. Mm. some of these brushes are quite good because I use them for mineral spirit, and this one seems to be not well washed. I don't know if this is mineral spirit or what. Yeah, maybe it is. So I can use it. You know, acrylics can do really a lot, and you don't need a proper tool. You really can have anything you find. You don't need any delicate brushes. Yeah. I would like some middle size brush. Yeah. And I also use these cosmetic brushes because they are just good for blending. But it depends on what you want to achieve. And I don't say I will use all of these brushes, but I like to have more. So, last time I was talking about the colors I would like to use. And I was thinking about the galaxy with green and yellow colors. So that's what I will try to mix on this palette. This all is already dry. This is all acrylic, so it's now permanent on the paper, and you can see that I tried to remove it. So I just scrubbed the paper as well, but that's fine. I don't know. I will just mix some random paints, and these paints are not very opaque. They are more translucent, even though these are acrylic paints. And I have by Ohuhu and Essentials by Royal and Langnickel. Or how is it pronounced? So just some, these Ohuhus were really cheap in a large set, but when I bought them, I didn't really know the differences, that there are opaque acrylics and not opaque acrylics. So I just saw a big set, for a good price, and I thought like, yes, this is what I want. And this is not what I wanted, because well it's like 50-50, because they are good, they are nice, pretty decent, especially for beginners. But they are, because they are not opaque, they will not cover the picture so well. So you have two options. You can cover if you want to cover something with them, you can use opaque white as a base, then let it dry and then paint on top of it. That's what I did in Worlds Within Worlds on the Stegosaur page. And the second option is to do more layers. So I guess I will do more layers, or I will do the thicker layers, and I will see how it will turn out. Maybe they will have better coverage. Yeah. You know, it feels a little bit like a gouache. I have a little experience with gouache, but I also have experience with opaque acrylic paints, and these feels more on the gouache side. Yeah. And maybe I could mix in a little bit of pink. Oh, I need some black. Violet is nice. I don't know, I'll just prepare some of the colors and I will change it during the live stream, during painting, and most of the paints are unopened. You know, here is some black and Mars black. I don't know if this will be the enough black. You know, you don't have only one black, you have some shades. Some is like more towards the blue or green. Some is like not deep enough, you know. So yeah, there are a lot of shades of black color. This is white. Oh, see. Oh, who has lamp black and Mars black. The Mars black seems to be a little bit lighter than the lamp black. And I will need a lot of black, I guess. So yellow, green, and yeah, I could mix my own greens with blue and yellows, but when I have a lot of tubes here, I will not waste time with mixing colors. Or it's not wasting time. It's never wasting time. You know, but... And this pink seems to be more like salmon. But it's quite time consuming when you want to mix your own colors. So my main goal is to use the paints that are here. And we have here a lot of greens. So, hi Mahonia, hi. Yeah, that's great. What are you going to paint? Oh, Kerby, do you know which picture? So, important not to mix up my drinking water and my water for painting. Does that ever happen to you? You know, if you paint, you know, and you have your water bottle and your drink right next to the water for your paint, does ever happen to you that you accidentally pour your brush into the wrong bottle or into the wrong cup? I think it happens to me once. Yeah. Or there is another event where you drink your paint water. The white stack in Mythomorphia. Yeah, there is Kirin, right? Oh, beautiful page. Oh. I have also so many ideas. At this moment, I cannot decide. I decided last time that I want to do mostly green. But now when I see this beautiful pink, I don't know. I would do it more into pink colors. But I want this part yellow for sure. I want, yeah. I have no idea how I'm gonna do it. And I don't want to use masking fluid for the girl, but I will have to do something to prevent it from being painted on. But if I use masking fluid, all right, it's better than nothing. So I need my brush for masking fluids. Yeah, so that happened to you girls. Oh my god. So hope yeah, that you realize that soon enough. Yeah, and the best thing is when you know, I take great care of what I drink and where I pour my brush, and then what I do is, oh, give me a second, I need to set up the camera. Yeah, and then I do some splashes with a paint, and those splashes just, you know, splash into my drinking water. That's the most funny of all time. So it's really small and really detailed. And I'm not really sure how this will look at the end. Because masking fluid is not meant to be used with acrylics, because acrylics are just too strong and they will cover it completely. So it may be hard, very hard to remove it. I will try not to go with paint on the girl. But it's so detailed that I cannot avoid it. Yeah, and what I want to do is, all right, so these clouds will be yeah, so clouds highlighted around the girl, and then I want a tiny little shine around the girl, but I will do it, I will do black background around her and around the veil, and then I will use pencils at the very end, and I will do the shine around her with pencils. It will create more neon and more shiny effect. And it will emphasize her silhouette. All right. I could start from the easy part. This could be quite easy because I have the idea for this part. But on the other hand, I really don't want to start in this corner because, you know, the paint will be drying and I will be painting here and I will smudge everything. So that's not a great idea. So the best is to begin here. And the best may be to sketch what we want to do. So I have my pencil. Well, I have Derwent Sketching. It's a pencil for doing sketches, but I don't like it for doing sketches. I don't know, it just doesn't fit me. I like Faber-Castell pencils more if it comes to graphite pencils. All right, so yeah, I could make the galaxy in this shape. So how about this cloud? So if this cloud would be highlighted again and will be fluffy, and I have a lot of space here and here. So what if I do the galaxy here in this space? Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know, it's something in the lead, in the core, right? But since I have them, I use them for light sketches, you know, like this, when I don't do like a full sketch. So somewhere in this area. And then a little bit here. Yeah, here. I will do a little bit here and maybe, yes, and here. And it could go a little bit. Yeah, so let me erase this. And so I will go with this, like this. I don't know, it could have some, you know, crooked shape. And it doesn't have to be, oh, doesn't have to be too big. Yeah, all right. It's just a placement, you know, where it could be. So it could be a little bit up here, and then then this one could be also a little bigger. Yeah, it could go from, yeah, from this corner. How about to make it round, or no, it will go through. Oh, I want, yeah, I wanted to do it this way first, but maybe it will really be better if I'll do it like, oh, it's crossing this. And see, this is why it's important to plan your page, because what I am solving now, right here, I would be solving during the process, which could lead to quite a mess. Yeah, but I can do, I can do it like in this area. Like, yeah, somehow, yeah, all right. A little bit more horizontal. Yeah, it can be quite horizontal like this. Oh, I wanted to try mechanical pencil. Yeah, but you know, I already had the full set of the wooden pencils. I stick to them, and I thought, yeah, I will try mechanical once I finish the set, which is really an easy task because you know how it is with the graphite pencils. They just last forever. So somehow in this shape. Still, what if I would do it? All right. Still, I want this area black and this area black. So the clouds will be emphasized. Hi, Bianca. Hi. How are you? Of course. This is Imagine. Mythographic Imagine. Yeah, and I should clean my area here a little bit. Oh, great! Amazing! I'm so glad that you all, or that I know about two of you that you will color along. That's great. Let's have a coloring session together. And still, I still didn't decide if I go with red or pink or green. I can do a little bit of something here, just a little bit of something here. And what will be here? Here is large empty space. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be bad. How about making clouds somewhere? Yeah, that could also be an option to do clouds instead of galaxy. So do a lot of clouds. Oh my gosh. Do you also have it like this, that you have so many ideas and you cannot choose which one you use? Then you sketch one idea and you are thinking about the other right away. I'm trying to imagine how it would look like if I do with like a sky. I want to do the galaxy. I don't want to have too much clouds in a galaxy. All right. How about to make this one pink or yellow pink? And this one green. Or this one green and this one pink. Or green, green and pink something here. Or I would really need to start in this corner. You know, alright, it will be uncomfortable when I will do the rest of the page and I will have this corner painted, but that's what I always say. If you see a part of the picture and you are not sure with the other parts, you know, just do the part you know how you want it. And then the rest will come up naturally. But if you do the rest that you don't see it in your head, you know, and you do it somehow, then there is a pretty big chance that the part you want, you know how to do, you know exactly which colors to use on, that it will not match. So always start with the part you know or you have some idea about, and then do the rest. So I know that I want this in yellow, with yellow highlights. And yeah, I was thinking about green. I was thinking about green. Yes. I really like greens like this, you know, or this viridian or phthalo blue or phthalo green, you know. The camera cannot really catch the right shade. Let's see if I can fix it somehow. Ooh. So I need a cleaning cloth. If you want to set up the correct white for your video and to make a good white balance, it's the best if you use a gray cloth or the gray you know, background, and not use white or something else. Let's try it again. let me see. Yeah, it's quite good. Yeah, it catches the color better now. Except my hands, because I am not so red. Yeah. Hey, I am not so red. Finding the best lightning and the best white balance is always very hard. So I will just throw some paints on my palette, and I will just. Oh no! Am I lagging again? Don't tell me. Is it after I changed the white balance? It shouldn't have an impact on it. Or is it like that all the time? Hopefully not. Oh, this is not a color I want to use, but I didn't see it from the cover. Yeah, that's the same like with pencils. If you have the barrel, you know, the barrel of the pencil, you cannot be always sure that it shows the exact color that is in the core. So it's the same with the paint tubes. Why am I lagging again? The connection, the stream says the connection is great. Why is it lagging? So here's some emerald green. Oh, and this is different. This is absolutely different. So which one was great? Medium green. Yeah, this one was good. How about Viridian? Yeah, this is also good. Yeah, these are the colors that has more blue in them. Here is emerald green, but it's Essentials paint. Yeah, and it's the same as Ohuhu. So yeah, maybe a swatch chart is good for, you know, for paints as well. Okay, so I'm not gonna use these three. I can work with these three, and I will maybe mix in the emerald blue somehow. And here is yellow, lemon yellow. And pale yellow. It's also unopened. Oh my god. All right. This is beautiful yellow. This one has really strong smell. I will need a lot of black color. All right. And yeah, maybe Prussian blue. How about Prussian blue? This is actually my favorite color because it has some yellow inside. You know, it's a little bit greenish. Well, it's a really tiny little bit of green there, but I like it. All right, so the cloud. I will need small brush and small brush. I like to have a different brush for black and different brush for the color and different brush just to have a different brush. No, you know, I don't like to use, I don't want to use water. So whenever I have a dirty brush, you know, if you work with bright colors and black, it's kind of messy, you know. So but when you wash your brush in the water, then you bring water into the paint, which makes it more translucent, more moving, more gouache and watercolors like, and that's not what I want. So maybe I will take another brush. Maybe later we will see. So I have a tissue paper here for cleaning. And how should I start? I will start with the yellow. It's a big brush. I will mix these two of them to have a middle tone. Oh, I would totally forget to make a frame. I want to have a frame. This tape is very sticky. It's really very sticky. It should be paper tape. And yeah, it is, but it tears the paper a lot. So I really hate it. Unfortunately, I bought for 3 or 4 of it because I thought that it's just a paper tape and it will be fine. So what I do, you can see some fluff here. What I do is that I tape it on my t-shirt, for example, and then tape it on the paper. It's not 100% working, you know, but it's better than put it right on the paper. You never know if the tape will be good or bad, because they always say the paper tape. Yeah. They should say something like, oh, this tape is ultra sticky or ultra non-sticky, something like that. See how transparent the paint is? It's also in pigment, because more bright pigments are more translucent. I really think that I will use white paint first. All right, and they say this paint is opaque, so let's believe it. All right, I will go right from the tube. Oh, I'm already messy. Oh no! I have a paint all over the place, but it's fine. You have to count with things like this when you use paint. All right, I already have some idea about this, so I can cover it fully. And yeah, hopefully the black will be thick enough to cover it. So I will do mainly the parts that I want to do colorful. Well, I will paint all over it. Important is that I already have the idea on how I or where I want to have the colorful parts. Yes, so I can cover it. And I don't really expect anything from this page. You know, it's more about using the paints, because I would like to have, I would like to buy different paints, more, but maybe better quality paints, you know. Well, not better quality. I think Ohuhu is quite decent brand, and I love their markers. No, but what I mean is more opaque colors. And now I know that I don't need many colors in the set, so I would like to buy some smaller set, you know, buy some high quality brand that has opaque acrylic paints. Yeah, and try that. maybe I had to cover this part first. Oh, it's not focused. Yeah, and you know what? I should start with black. Yeah, I will start with black around the clouds, and then I will do the clouds. Yeah, because you know, with acrylics, you can paint over the layer with any color. So if you have black layer and you leave it dry, then you can easily paint over with white, yellow, every color you like, and you will have nice and clean result. Because yeah, but you just have to leave it dry. I have no idea how I will do these clouds. I don't know how to do clouds. So I will just do some something. And yeah, that's why I said I don't expect anything from this page. I am really happy with the whale, how this turned out. It's pretty nice. But I don't expect any masterpiece, you know, anything, because first, I am using the medium, I am not used to it. And second, I am what? I am not used to do I'm not used to use acrylics and use it for the galaxy, you know. So I'm more familiar with galaxies in watercolors, but not with acrylics. So I mainly want to practice. And have fun. See what's possible, you know, see what I can do. And this is how you just get better. And I want to get better with acrylics and with galaxies. So that's great for practicing. And yeah, you really need to do the thing to get better in that thing, you know. So yeah. I know some parts may seem strange, you know, like this wing, but it just needs a little bit of definition. See, even if they say it's opaque, it's not so opaque, but it also depends on how big layer you do. I probably didn't do big layer. And this is a pencil, so I can, no? Oh, so I probably, oh yeah, I see it now. I already went with the paint over the pencil, so I will cover it as well. Okay, so I will need this to, you know what, dry a little bit. Yeah, you cannot really get rid of the paint properly unless you put it under the flowing water. I really try hard. Just never let your paint dry on your brush, because that would be a death sentence for the brush. Oh, and I forgot to do this clouds, so I will use the same brush. Yeah, it's a little bit of water on it already. Yeah, it's a little bit more liquidy, but it's okay in this case. I really only need to lighten up the lines. Yeah, but better to cover it fully. Yeah. And then do my own clouds. I'm really curious how this will turn out. It's a little bit not wet, but damp. Yeah. Well. Oh, and the brush is drying. Oh no, oh no. So I will try to revive it with more paint. All right, it's revived. I should use it soon. Yeah, but now, yeah, the black around the girl. I really want some tiny little brush for all the details. So do I have some tiny little brush? I do actually. I have almost every brush size you can imagine. Look at this little guy and look at this little guy. Like, what was the purpose of this brush? Like, with this tiny bristles, you know, it's like 3-0 size, so it's under 1 size. And yeah, like, but yeah, you can do like details like ping, 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 ping. Yeah, but that would be really hard work. Anyway, it's nice and small. And this one could be also good. All right. I have a problem with such a small brushes, and that's they don't hold a lot of water and a lot of paint, so you have always grab. You're just grabbing the paint, you know, and almost nothing else. But they are really good for details. So I will now outline the veil. I will try to outline the clouds as well. And yeah, I'm not very precise on the cloud side because I will add the yellow paint and you know I will add the yellow paint and I will form the clouds, and I plan to go over the black paint, you know, and that's fine. Now where I live, there are a lot of birds. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's really relaxing to have the window open and just listening to the bird chirping. Yeah, I think I will have the clouds. I don't know how they went. Yeah, it was like, but I will. Yeah, I can make them more like. Ha. So, all right. I thick it is. So I want to have them more rounded, maybe. So like and here a little bit. What do you think? I'm just thinking where I will end them. But with acrylics, it really, you know, you can be really relaxed with acrylics, because if you decide later that you want this black area to have cloudy, then you just go and paint clouds over it. It's absolutely fine. That's what I like on acrylics. All right. So now around the girl, I'm thinking, what if I do a little help with a yellow Posca? This is yellow. It's yellow. Yeah. And I'm just checking the paint. No, the yellow paint. And it's still wet, so that's good. And maybe I could do the outline with white, so it can help me to manage the black. So maybe it can help me that I will not go too far with the black paint. So hopefully. And you see, you can use an acrylic pen over the acrylic paint as well. But it's still sticky, so it's not fully dried, so I will not continue now. It's the step for absolute end. You know, where the paint is really dry and you know that you want the highlight there. Yeah, I'm so glad that I can help you with this, Bianca. And that's what I do on my channel, you know. This is able to do what you really want and not be limited by your mind, but also by the page. Because I know that it can be overwhelming if you look at the page and you see all the details and you want to color them somehow. You want to stay committed, you know, to the page, and you really want to. Sometimes that's not just what we are, you know. And I know that I am not details. I'm not details. Well, I am a software tester, so I pay close attention to details, but not on the page. I need to really, no, I need to be able to express myself. And yeah, just like that. And it's nothing bad on it, or with it, you know. And also, I really think that the creators of the coloring books would be really proud of themselves if they know that their picture supported a creativity in someone else. I don't think that all the creators would be mad if I do this, you know. And I do this with every page or every coloring book. Like even in Kerby's books, you know. So I really don't think that the creators would be mad. On the other hand, it's like Johanna Basford. If I saw one of her posts, it was a really long time ago, but she posted a page where it was completely different, the page on it. And there were only a base for the picture. And she said, "This is the box, I love it. This is the purpose of my books." I don't know the exact words, but I know that she was proud. So yeah, don't let anything and anyone to limit you. No, your mind is your only limit. And if you like some part on the page, then do the part. If you don't like the part, the other parts, then don't do them. Do whatever you want. And I like galaxies, so I do galaxies. Hi, Brittany. Hi. You know, it's how to say it. If you're at school, they don't teach you much creativity at school. For example, I don't remember any creative thing I was taught at school, and especially in elementary school. Yes, we had some music class and we had some uh, art art class and cooking class, but we didn't really make any art. We didn't learn about art history. We just I don't know how this is in your country, but I don't remember anything artistic or anything that could support me in doing art that I would be taught at school. When I was young, like when I was a child or in the elementary school, I liked to draw, but never ever no one supported me in it. And I mean the school system, so I stopped doing it. I had no support. I had actually no reason to continue. So well, my passion wasn't the strongest reason when I was so young, I needed the lead at that time. So I had no lead. And on the other hand, they teach you that you have to drill. You have to drill. You have to learn words for another foreign for the foreign language. You have to learn them in the same order. You have to remember them by repeating them. And I don't know if times changed because it's quite a long time since I am from school. you know Anyway, they teach you the bad way. They teach you that you have to remember things and you are doing it only to have a job and drill yourself, work out yourself at the job, or in job at job. It doesn't matter. You have to work out yourself to death in the job, and yeah, that's what they teach you, and that's not right. They should support the creativity somehow, you know. But as I said, I don't know how it is now, and maybe in other countries it's different. Maybe it was just my year, you know, this my school year. So I don't know. But I don't blame anyone. Uh Not even the school system, because uh because why? Yeah, it's just so long ago. And now I am doing what I want, which I'm very happy, and yeah, I'm not letting anyone to take that away from me. So you do the same. Don't let anyone to take the pleasure of doing what you love from to take it. Don't let it take it away from you. Even if it does, if even if it means that many people doesn't agree with you, or it's different, or is anything. It's your art, it's your business, and business, I don't mean a job. I mean your business. It's your business what you do, so you're absolutely free in this. It's your mind, it's your creativity, it's your time. Yeah, it's really hard. I don't even think, well, I don't know how the function is called, but at school, especially on the elementary school, you have the main teacher who cares about your class mainly, and I think we had the same teacher for various uh, subjects. And yeah, we had her for music, I guess, and the art class as well. And I don't know about her background, about the teacher's background, but I just say I didn't see, I say I don't remember the support from their side in art, not even in music. Maybe in the class that is like after your school hours, you know, uh, so like singing classes, they could support you a little bit more. Yeah, but I don't know. It's more, yeah, it's about the people, the teachers. If they are not really passionate about it, they don't support the kids, they don't support others in doing it because they just are not passionate. Yeah, exactly. Important, be quiet. Oh, astronomy. Did you have astronomy in at school? We didn't. It's not a regular subject here. Oh. Yeah, I think especially on the elementary school, it's the same with all subjects. The teachers there are there just because it's their job. And on the other hand, I don't blame them because it's really hard to manage kids. I know in my class there were a group of boys who were really loud and yeah, they got a lot of notes in their notepad. No, not notepad. They got a lot of notes, and they got some punishments, as well. So it was hard to manage them. They just did whatever they wanted, and they had no respect. So yeah, if you care about if you teach children that are like this, it really has to be hard. Yeah. So it's it's like 50-50, it's it's not only black or white. There are always two sides, but they could spend a little bit more attention to the children if they see some interest in art. Yeah, but as I said, I don't know how it is now. Maybe it's different. All right, clean your brushes. Yeah, I should also do something. Oh, wow. Your brothers did? Did they attended a Hogwarts school of wizards and witches? Or how is the how is the full name of Hogwarts school? By the way, that would be really cool. Wow. It's really detailed, like your subjects, like earth science and oceanography. Wow. Yeah, that's the thing, and it applies on every area, even in work at work. If you like what you are doing, if you like your work, you are passionate about it, then you like it, and uh, you know it, it's visible if you talk about it. uh, if you just don't like it, you have no interest, and it's also visible. So I wanted to do some clouds here. So clouds, clouds, clouds. I will add a little bit of paint here in the middle part. Let's just move on this picture. I'm always like, today I will paint or I will do something, and then I talk all the time. I like what I do at work. I am a software tester, so I am finding bugs in, mobile applications or websites and so on. I really like it. I had a lot of jobs. Like I was working in a warehouse. Yeah, that's how I started, in a warehouse where I, you know, did everything from stocking stuffs, picking stuffs for orders, Yeah, I serviced the customers. I don't uh like doing things like how to say it, the customer service. You know, I'm not good person for this position because I'm not very patient, and I don't like if people look down on me and if they think that I am their mate, if you know what I mean. And people's people in custom service have to be more patient and have to have some tolerance, which I have a low threshold for that. So it was hard to work in the services, you know, and do custom service and help desk. And so I rather work in a warehouse. That was much better. Um, yeah, then I did also, yeah, then I did import export. So yeah, I was kind of a buyer. I was buying stuffs, you know, from suppliers. And yeah, we also, and I communicated with our suppliers uh, about our products, you know, we were selling. Yeah, that was good. Then I was an accountant. Yeah, I hated that. And yeah, I had many other jobs. I don't even remember all of them. I worked in retail as well. Yeah, so I have a lot of experiences. Now I work for several years as a tester and project manager. Uh, Finally, I'm not a project manager or project coordinator more. Uh, but finally, I am not responsible for the project. Not that I wouldn't like to be responsible. I like that work. But I liked the part of the work. You know, the big part was to communicate with our clients, which, as you know, I'm not good at. And it's always hard to solve things with your clients, you know. So I'm very glad that I am only a tester now, and that's what I like. That's what is fulfilling for me. And yeah, I really like the job. Sometimes I uh, dive into it that uh, yeah, the time flies really a lot when you do what, or very fast when you do what you enjoy. I also am in a good company, so that's great match. Finally, after all those years. Yeah. But sometimes it's really hard work. And yeah, these days we are developing a new app, new mobile app. And yeah, we are releasing soon. So the work is harder now. It's like, yeah, you sit all day in front of the computer, but when you get home or when you turn off your computer, you are exhausted. And I think that I will just wet the brush. Yeah. Because I don't know when I will be able to uh, get back to the yellow. Yeah, exactly, Bianca. And I can relate in another area, in a hobby. Because I had so many hobbies and I messed up. I need a little bit of blue. And I always was able to do it for like, well, if it was a month, it was like, oh my god, so long, you know. And so I never stayed doing one thing for a longer period of time. And I tried so many things. The last thing before coloring was doing a friendship bracelet. And yeah, I did that for quite a long time. Yeah. And I was really good. And it was really, I was really passionate about it. And yeah, I also did some wall hangers, that were like this in length and this in width and this in length. I did that for my mom as a Christmas gift, and I did various bookmarks and so on, and it was so fun, you know. But then I explored coloring, and it catched me so that I do it more than 3.5 years. And I never stopped, and I am still very I'm still learning something new. Am I lagging again? Why? Why again? Wow, you were a nurse. That's a great job. Well, very hard, but very helpful. Do you like it to be a manager? I guess the best part is working online. At least it would be for me. Yeah, for me, well, uh, if you apply for a job, they always say like, and we have benefits like this, a gym, uh, paid gym, or food tickets, or we have fruits on workplace, or I don't know what more benefits they offer. But I want only one thing: home office. That's all. I can provide value from home much better than from work, than from office, you know. And that's my only requirement. Be able to work from home. Yeah. So I will do line around the wing as well. But I feel that I need to clean my brush already. Yeah, it's better. Oh, summer house. That must be relaxing and amazing to spend time there. Yeah. And oh yeah, I see that. For me, if I'm when I work from home, it's also much freeing, you know. Um what I wanted to say. It's it's true that one needs less vacations if you can enjoy your time. Well, if you don't have to spend the time on the transport, you know. And for me it's like it would be at least 1 hour a day to go to work and from work. And also but in previous works, the 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 walk to the to the job, or not walk, to transfer to the job, took me like 1.5 hour to the job, and 1.5 hour from the job. Yeah, I worked, you know, on the border of the city, and it was on the other side of the city. So I had to travel across the whole city and a little bit far from the city, you know. To get to the job. So yeah, this was exhausting, and I was I don't know what's with the connection. Can you at least hear me? Oh, well, that's really unpleasant. Well, maybe now it looks like it could work. Oh, so all right, so let's continue for a bit. Oh, Bianca, thank you for being here, and I'm very happy that I could help. And I will be here again next time. If the stream will continue lagging, I am afraid that I will be continuing next time on this page. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for being here, and enjoy your meal. All right. So hopefully let's continue and wish for the best. Yeah, I will do a black border around this wing just in case. And yeah, I will do the clouds around it. the brush is feeling kind of stiff, you know, from the paint. I don't know, I will have to rinse it again, maybe once more. I have some medium that will make the paint dry slower, but I have never used it. Maybe it would be helpful. Yeah. I hate that the paint always stuck, you know, on this part. Also, what I like on acrylics is that you can leave it like this and you can get back to the page anytime you like. And there's no problem. You can continue where you left off. So I would now try to do the clouds. I have no idea where is my brush. Ah, here. Oh. All right, so I'm gonna mix those two yellows to get, and they are also starting to dry, to get something in the middle. And yeah, this should be dry already. So let's see. Yeah, I forget that the paints are not so covering, so you can see the border very clearly. But I will try to do more layers, you know, so hopefully that will help to make it more opaque. Yeah, and what color under it? So yeah, I said that I will do it green, right? Yeah, and I have greens prepared. All right. So I will grab this one, which is more. And I will do some clouds. I have no idea how to do clouds. I already done that. You know, I guess I did some clouds previously, but I always struggle. And I'm always like, what is the right form? Maybe if I tried like this. And you know, with acrylics, you don't really have to worry about it. Because if it really looks bad, you can always use black and cover everything in black. And also don't forget that even with acrylics or gouache or anything, you should do layers, you know. So this is the first layer. It looks messy. It looks not very pretty, you know, but it's the same like with pencils. You know, you do the first layer, it seems so-so, but how you build more and more layers, then the picture is starting to getting a form, a shape, you know, and it's just getting better. So it's the same here. You want to do some layers, and that's how it suddenly will look nicer. Also, I will have this part much darker. But this is really only a base layer. You know, you are mapping everything. Hmm. All right, I'm lagging a lot, right? It doesn't have much sense. Continue with the stream because you see nothing.